Stephen, if you could invite two people from any time or place for dinner, who would they be?
Well, I would invite my great-great-grandparents because, I've done some family history and I would love to be able to have a conversation with them to find out what their life was like.
How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
I would say that I am thoughtful, contrarian, and intense.
What's your favourite way to relax?
I like to have a nap.
Who is a person you admire and why?
I have a friendship with Auntie Rose Elu, who's a Torres Strait Islander elder. And I admire her and I'm inspired by her, and particularly her work to have traditional Torres Strait Islander adoption practices made law in Queensland.
What are the top 3 things on your bucket list?
There's lots and lots of things I'd like to do. The one thing I really have on my bucket list is the Northern Lights. I would really love to see the Northern Lights. So that's the one thing I have on my bucket list at the moment. That's enough.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
I would like to not have to sleep. I would like to not have to sleep. I think that would be a great superpower because I feel like there's so many things that I'd like to be doing and sleep often gets in the way of those things.
Pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
I was against pineapple on pizza for a long time, but if it's matched with jalapeno, I'm totally in. I love it.
Sweet or savoury?
Definitely sweet. I'm a total chocoholic and lollyaholic.
What's your guilty pleasure TV show or movie?
Definitely the TV show Billions. For some reason, I got addicted to that and I've watched it like 3 or 4 times.
What's your favourite way to start the day?
I'm pretty happy getting up and just starting work. I mean, I like to go for a walk in the morning often, but often I get up in the morning straight away and I've got stuff on my mind. I want to work and often I do some work first thing and then I might go for a walk and do other things. That's pretty boring, but I can't help it.
What's currently at the top of your Spotify playlist?
I have been listening to a countertenor named Jacob Olinsky, who also happens to be a break dancer. And so that kind of combines, I love Baroque music and I also like hip hop. So that combines those 2 things.
What does your role involve?
So my role is about providing leadership for the Mission Research and Advocacy team. So we have 5 areas that we work on for the organisation. So research and advocacy, we provide chaplaincy for Anglicare staff and clients, and we also have some chaplaincy in the wider community in hospitals and prisons. And then there's a part of my role that focuses on Anglicare's Anglican identity. So stuff to do with our mission, vision and values and helping all of us stay connected with that. And then another bit is around relationships. So helping us to build relationships with the wider church organisation that we're part of. So parishes and Anglican schools, helping us to build good, healthy, mutual relationships with them.
Tell us a bit about your career background. Where were you before Anglicare?
I have been working for the Anglican Church Southern Queensland for almost 30 years. The whole of my career has been with the Anglican Church. And so I've had lots of different roles. I've worked for parishes, for schools, for different commissions of the Anglican Church, right across the organisation.
What's the most rewarding part of your job?
I really love seeing my team kick goals, achieving great things. And so a big part of my role is helping them do that. And I love seeing them achieve stuff to move forward Anglicare's mission.
What's one thing you've learned since joining Anglicare?
How huge it is. I don't think I ever could have imagined all that Anglicare is. It's a bit like the TARDIS. It seems like it's much bigger on the inside. Once you're inside it, it's mind-blowing how big Anglicare is and also how committed all the staff are to fulfilling its mission. It's really inspiring.
When you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a scientist, and I did kind of go down that path and studied science, but ultimately decided it's not what I wanted to do with my life.
Why are the Anglicare values important to you?
I think they keep us connected to focusing on our mission, to focusing on care of clients, and reminding us about why we're doing what we're doing. I think the values are very good at keeping us grounded.
What excites you the most about Anglicare?
The possibilities of what we do, but also of what we could do. And I think also the impact we have on people in caring for them and in changing their lives.